Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Bommer 5010-405-640 4.5 by 5 wide throw hinge, full mortise, plain bearing, and an oil rubbed bronze finish. So the 5010 is representative of the fact that this is a wide throw hinge, 4" by 5", and the first dimension is always the height on these sorts of hinges, 4", and then 5". And that's what the 405 is a reference to the size. The 640 means that it's in the oil rubbed bronze finish. And while we're looking at it here, you can see the Bommer logo. It says Made in USA. The fact that they're quite proud of, as am I to represent them. It is a full mortise hinge, meaning that you've got a 1/16 of an inch gap or so between the two leaves. Based on the hinge swag, you can see that it's full mortise as well. Standard weight, meaning it's going to be 130 thousandths thick on a 4" tall hinge, which would be typical for a commercial sort of classification on a hinge. It's plain bearing. Between the knuckles, that means there's no ball bearings, and for a light duty use or a residential application, that would certainly be appropriate. Steel base hinge. Available with either a removable pin, such as this one, or a non-removable pin hinge, where they would take and drill and tap a set screw into the knuckle of the hinge, then take the pin and cut a groove into it such that when you tighten the set screw, it would seat into the pin, all but eliminating your ability to remove the pin from that access hole in the bottom once it was tightened, once the pin was tamped down, and then tightened. Wide throw hinges are used generally in a couple of instances when you have a door that's set deeper into the frame than standard. You'd need a little bit extra room to get out around your casing. Okay, or if you have thicker than standard casing installed on the pull side of the door, and you'd need more room to get the door out and around that as well. Those are the two common areas where you'll see applications where you'll see a wide throw hinge. And if you're doing wide throw hinges, you might want to consider extended lip strike plates as well. Those two items generally go hand in hand. Screws are included to match. All wood screws, all metal screws, so you're all set with whatever screws you might need. Okay, matching color. Good quality product by Bommer. Available in several options. Square corner such as this, 1/4" radius, 5/8 radius. Decorative tips. This is what is called a button tip. You could get acorn, ball, steeple, urn. Those are all very common tips that you would use on a hinge like this. And then there's other options, other less common options that you can get, such as hospital tips and security studs and solid brass pins, etc. If you have any, and it's also available in several different finishes as well, of course with different variations on height and width too. So Bommer is a full manufacturer and can certainly accommodate any sort of requirement you have on a custom hinge, wide throw hinge. If you have any questions on the Bommer 5010-405-640 wide throw hinge or any other Bommer product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.